If God wanted to take the Jews out of Egypt, and the 10th plague was the one that was effective, just cut to the chase. The true significance of the Seder has been lost, I think, to some degree. It's become juvenile because people justify making a Seder just for the children, and so they make it childish, which was not the intention. It is for the children, but it's to pass on or pass over these significant considerations of who we are and why we're here and what our destiny is. And we want to tell it in a way that children will listen and hear and grow up, not dance around about the frogs. In fact, the punishments, 10 plagues, also have to be considered a little more maturely. If God wanted to take the Jews out of Egypt, and the 10th plague was the one that was effective, just cut to the chase. Go right to the 10th plague and don't torture people. Each plague was a month, had its own month. So it was a 10-month process. Why? Why torture people? You want them to give up and let the Jews go, so do the most effective thing and get them out of there in an afternoon. So we have to explain to the children, God doesn't play with people, doesn't have fun at their expense. First he made the blood, and then he made the frogs, and then he made them itch. Oh, come on. That's really nasty. The 10 plagues were not for the benefit of the Jewish people. The 10 plagues were the benefit of the Egyptian people, because it is literally expressly stated over and over again. God says to Moshe, I will harden his heart so that he will eventually know that I am God. All the idols of Egypt, all the idolatrous convictions, behaviors, and so on, were destroyed one at a time through these plagues. And if you watch the progress, after I think the 4th plague, some Egyptians were saying, maybe we should let them go. Maybe this is God's wish. But then he hardened his heart. And then a few plagues later, the people said, don't you see that we are lost, we're defeated, it is the hand of God, or the finger of God? And then eventually, by the last plague, Pharaoh says, God is right and I have been wrong. So it worked. The Egyptians grew up. They lost all interest in their idols. Like, for example, they worshipped the Nile. The Nile became blood. They worshipped animals. The animals were diseased. So everything they worshipped turned out to be non-gods, and Egypt was elevated to a higher level. So if we explain this to the children, that God wasn't toying with people, even with evil people, and they were very evil people. But the project is to make the world holier, not to destroy everything you don't like.
Thanks for watching. Click subscribe and hit the notification bell below for daily pearls of Jewish wisdom.